into this NEET preparation, and what was your thought process when you started initially?
Formal preparation for NEET, I can say I started in my final year
Okay.
and continued throughout the internship. But what I personally believe is that the preparation for NEET starts as soon as you get into MBBS. If you study the subjects thoroughly right from the beginning, it helps you build a very strong base, and which is very important in the current pattern of examinations.
So,
And then you need to give a final blow during your internship.
so Rachit said a very important point that university exams should not be neglected, right?
Yes,
Because I
definitely.
think people are just running after
MCQs.
only MCQs,
Yes.
right? Right, and I think it's more of concept based
Yes,
that
very
all
much.
all subjects are
Yes.
important. Okay, okay, okay. So Rachit, how did you go about your preparation? Like it was self study, or was it you joined a coaching, or did you do it a test series? I mean,
Like it was a combination of combination of efforts, like efforts from my side,
okay,
then guidance from PG DIMS,
okay,
classes that were being conducted at Rajkot.
okay.
I had joined in the final year and continued in the internship period.
Okay, so you were a two-year student
Yes.
basically. Okay. So another point here that starting early would always help. I think you started with the foundation batch.
In my final year.
Final year,
Yes.
right, right, right. So he started pretty early in his preparation, and I think a two-year program is better than a one-year program.
Yes.
Is it? Okay. So I think that you can space out your preparation, Rachit, if you would agree to that. That
Yes.
in one, if you're doing a two-year program, you can prepare some subjects in a particular year.
Yes, you can finish off the subject simultaneously while you are preparing for your university exams. So, and sometimes your internship in your college may be very hectic, so you may not be able to spare a lot of time in your internship year. So you can utilize the time in your final year.
Okay. So internship is the time when I think you said the word final blow.
Yes.
Right? Final edge, final blow.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
that is very, very important. That's again a very interesting point that Rachit made, that the final blow is in the internship, but you should be done with all your subjects before the internship itself.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Right? Okay. Okay. So Rachit, though you scored outstanding, I would say that's a very outrageous question from my side to you. Which one was your weakest subject?
My weakest subject, I think, anatomy.
Anatomy, okay. So we all have, I think there's nothing wrong with admitting that we all have a couple of subjects which we are weak in.
Yes,
And
definitely.
Rachit, how did you go about, overcoming your fears? I mean, like you said, anatomy, there could be others also which
Yes.
you could be lacking. So I mean, how did you know that your anatomy was weaker, or like how did you go about those subjects which you had, I would say, a little apprehension about?
Like for example, anatomy, like I felt that it was difficult for me, so I made it a point to put in a little extra efforts.
Okay.
And like you need to go ahead with it, and
Okay.
you can go back to, like, if you cannot cover the entire subject, you can at least cover the topics which are being asked repetitively,
Okay.
and go back to them retrospectively rather than studying the entire subject.
Okay, okay. So anatomy is something that you went retrospectively.
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay. And about the other pre and the paraclinical subjects,
Regarding physiology and biochemistry, I felt that it was my strong point.
okay,
Then in second year, pharmacology, I think, was very strong right
Okay.
from my UG days.
great,
I had
great.
studied it thoroughly, and like even before attempting MCQs, I was sure that I knew at least 60 to 70% of the content,
Okay.
and then I had to build up maybe more 20 to 30%. So,
So like 50% of the base is a standard textbook.
yes,
Then is, I think, did coaching notes help you in any way?
yes, in some subjects it was
Okay.
particularly